I'm Rosie.
And I'm Carl.
And we are
Flying Fluskey.
And we can you and me together. And we can you and me forever.
Good morning from Miami. I thought that as I'd woken up way too early, like 4:30, that we might get up and go and see the sunrise this morning. But Mr. Fluskey was definitely dead to the world, and it didn't look that red or pink, so I thought I'll let him sleep a bit longer. Just getting ready, and then we are off to get our Brightline train to Orlando. We checked out of our hostel and caught the local bus between South Beach and downtown. At only $2 something each, this was by far the cheapest way to do it. From the bus stop near the cruise port, it was about a 10-minute walk to the train station. It's located just north of the College Bayside station.
This morning we are taking the Brightline from Miami to Orlando.
So this is the train that's kind of been shaking up the train industry, I would say, in the US. It's apparently fast and clean and
New.
and doesn't trundle along like the Amtrak that we got up in Washington that time.
So this is the main building here, the main station building. It's a huge complex. There's a lot of buildings still going on as they open new businesses. So we're going to go inside and have a look.
What's that?
Toilets and baggage drop-off, guest services. It's very funky.
If this was red, this would have real Virgin vibes. We're going to try and find this train lounge. Today we're in the premium cabin? Carriage? We'll find out. And so possibly we'll be able to use the lounge, I don't know. Upstairs, we scanned our tickets, went through a short airport-style security, and emerged into the main lounge. This cool departure lounge is open for everyone. There was a bar called Mary Mary, and a shop which had snacks, merch, and some kind of Floridian souvenirs. As we were traveling in premium, we had access to the premium departure lounge. I really wish I'd remembered this because we had bought breakfast on the way and we really didn't need to. This space was playing funky music, but it wasn't busy and it felt nice and relaxing with a good selection of chairs to pick from.
Ooh, nice views.
Do you need plugins? So let's talk breakfast buffet. Starting with the hot selection, you've got sausage patties, eggs, and breakfast potatoes. Swinging round to carb corner, you've got bread for toasting, some sweet and savoury pastries. I deeply regret not making a breakfast bagel with those hot bits. For an healthier option, you've got yogurt and plenty of fresh fruit. Next to the cereals, and a couple of continental breakfast options. There was a coffee machine making all kinds of espresso beverages, as well as a couple of chai tea options. Cold drinks to grab, a full tea selection, and even alcohol. So I've heard at least 4 people say that it's too early for booze. In the UK, this would be empty.
So we got ourselves a little breakfast haul. I had some Frosties, but they didn't appear to have any milk, so I had to get little milk sachets. We got a little cutlery set and some drinks. We're just going to chill for a few minutes before we have to go get on the train.
We got to the lounge a little late, so after about 10 minutes, our train was called and it was time to board. We grabbed our bags and made our way back into the main departure lounge.
Ooh, Brightline merch.
Up the escalator and to the platform.
all the way. Okay, Charlie.
Hey, it's gonna be past that door. You're gonna see the number on the door.
On first impressions, the cabins were bright and airy, and the flickering light on the GoPro was going to be a nightmare. The light grey colour scheme was very pleasing and felt quite premium. The overhead shelves had plenty of room for our regular size hand luggages, and then there were some spaces for bigger cases at either end of the carriages. Each seat had plenty of legroom and ginormous tray tables which were easily enough for a big laptop and a coffee. They had these diddy ones too to prop your phone up on, but they were quite stiff. The seats even reclined.
Very nice. So we are in Premium. Now, just between the carriages where there's this little area for taking calls, where there's the restroom. But I'm just going to go through and have a look at Smart, which is economy. Or standard tickets, I guess. So we just had some snacks and drinks.
Carl opted for M&M's and Starry. Never tried that before. And I've gone, well, picked for me the Cliff Bar, which is an energy bar, which I hope it doesn't taste too healthy. And some more coffee. So around us we have an abundance of plugs. We've got a set down by my feet here. And then under each armrest we've got 2 American plugs and 2 USB plugs each. It's lucky because actually my set aren't working, but Carl's are, so now we have, well, we will have a selection of things on charge in a minute. Just can't be bothered to dig them out to charge them.
So they've just been round again and offered us even more food. We haven't even touched the original lot yet. We've got a kind mini bar, which is caramel and almond.
The guy said fruit yogurt kind bar, and we were like, what? He said fruit yogurt kind bar. I was like, I don't know what that last thing was, but I'll have that. And then I realised that I do know what a kind bar is, and I'm just being an idiot British person.
And I went for the yogurt. If you've made it this far in the video, please hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell to get notifications too.
My only gripe with this train is the view. Looking on the map, it really looks like you're going to get some nice views over the coast as you head up north. However, the adverts that are across the windows make it really hard to see. We also noticed that pretty much every passenger pulled down the sunshade even though the sun wasn't coming in through those adverts. This is not a scenic train, but it is a very comfortable train. If I wasn't buzzing off 2 or 3 black coffees, I think it would have been easy enough to sleep. So this is the reason it's kind of hard to see out the window, these adverts. But then I guess that's how you fund it.
There's one.
Oh, there's one. Wow, we should have taken note of whatever number this is. I want that one next time.
Nice little arrival into Orlando. Ride brighter. Welcome to Orlando.
This is the Premium Lounge if you're departing from Orlando. Trying to work out what we can see, but I'm too blind. Final thoughts on our Brightline experience?
Oh, it was really good. I enjoyed it. The train was modern, clean, comfortable, and it was quite fast. And definitely faster than traffic at some points. But I did hear a passenger behind say they thought it took the same amount of time as driving. But I guess what you don't have on the roads, on the train, is traffic.
Yeah, and I mean, in the lounge, everyone was saying it was too early for a drink, but if you want, you can have a beer, you can have a wine, you can have a nap, all these things that you really shouldn't do if you're driving.
Yeah.
And it's there's no one arguing, there's no navigation drama, there's no tolls to worry about. You just hop on a train and you're done, which is nice.
Plenty of luggage but storage, and loads of snacks and drinks served all the way through, which was nice.
Yeah, I was thinking the first service was going to be it. And then he just kept going, do you want some more? Do you want some more? Do you want some more? Apparently Brightline are doing Brightline West, which is going to be going between LA and Vegas. And I think that is going to be even more of a game changer, because driving through the desert is not the same as the I-95. There's not just a Wendy's on the side every so often. And I really, really hope we're going to get to do that one as well.
Yeah,
Would you take the Brightline again?
definitely. Yeah. Especially if you were coming for a flight or something. We're right now in the Orlando airport kind of transport place where signs are all up for the airport shuttle, the ground transportation, and we're going to go and get an Uber.
Yeah, so it makes it nice and easy. It's in downtown Miami, but actually it's not that close to downtown Orlando, which might make it difficult if you were going into town or going to one of the theme parks. You do have to get onward transportation. But one of the nice things if you're in premium is that they give you a special voucher for Uber. It's $10. It can only be used from here, so it's not like you can faff about with it. It is just for your journey, but that really helps.
Yeah, so we're going to go use that voucher now.
I see a light, and we can